Justin Best in for Brandon Sims. We've got Arrington Fleming back in for Rockville, along with Kyle Trent, number 45. Dexter Batts is back in. Bosles and Scott rounding out the 5 out there for Rockville. We've got 3:13 to go in the first half. Rockville leading by 3 points, 34-31.
Michael, it seems like there are a lot of people slipping and sliding on the floor. I know we actually saw them mop the floor before the game, but they're still having trouble just keeping their footing.
Yeah, we've seen several guys lose their footing, and Germantown loses the ball out of bounds.
But Germantown is crashing the boards hard. They've got one of their more physical lineups out there right now. Good height, good strength.
Oh, they're
really
do.
crashing boards hard. I think they want to be the first team this year to beat Rockville on the rebounding.
There's Kyle Trent. He gets it to Scott. Another body hits the floor. Dexter Batts. And we've got a foul called.
And that was on Dave Carlson. I guess that was a reach or a push.
I called a push foul. We'll see if we can see it. He reached in.
He's just reaching in there.
Yep.
A little bit too aggressive. I think that's what Steve Thompson told us that he wanted to do, get these guys foaming at the mouth, impatient on the defensive end and get them in foul trouble.
Here's Scott down the baseline, runs into Batts. Ball's batted around.
One of these days.
And Scott.
One of these days, Rockville's going to take a charge, and they won't have to be out of position for those rebounds like that. They're in perfect position to take a charge, and they just won't do it.
Fleming, Trent, fade away, no good. And battling, Scott and Carlson battling. Riley slows things down.
And this game is exactly what we thought it would be. A tight game, a physical game.
Fast-paced, and there's a timeout on the floor with 1:43 to go. And now doesn't seem to be a timeout. There's a confusion there between Xavier Joyner and the officials.
It seemed like they gave Coach Joyner in Germantown a timeout, but Joyner's saying he didn't even ask for it. So I don't know if they charged it to him or not.
That was a little bit of confusion. We've got players on the floor that I guess they checked in. That was a strange situation there. Anyway, we're back to action. Only 8 seconds to go on the shot clock. Brandon Riley up top. He loses control. Dudley gathers it in. He misses. Here comes Kamal Terrell. Oh, bad pass off the feet of Dexter Batts.
A little bit too fast, trying to hit a big guy who's not necessarily known for being able to take the ball in the open floor like that.
34-33, Rockville on top with 1:16 to go in the first half. Let's take a look at that.
And if you just, as we just saw in that replay, if you throw a ball at somebody's feet, it makes it a lot harder to catch.
Yeah, that's downright tough. Antoine Brown with the steal. And he's fouled hard by Brandon Riley. Man, he went down hard.
Yeah, he took it to the basket. He tried an acrobatic shot because he knew that he had a player right on his back. And
get another look at it here. Wow.
And he gets hit by two players that look like got all kinds of body. And so now he's at the line.
Brandon Riley got his money's worth on that foul.
Well, if you're going to do it, you know, if you're going to foul a guy as he's trying to get a layup, make sure he doesn't make a layup.
And he misses the first. Rockville has led the entire first half.
Yes.
And they are still clinging to a 1-point lead.
And Batts went out.
This is the second.
Baslis just came in.
And whose ball is it going to be? It's going to be Germantown's ball with just a fraction of a second, under a minute to go. Rockville on top of Germantown, 34-33. Both teams in the penalty situation, foul shooting wise. And there is shot no good by Wade. Brown gets up there for the rebound. Almost lost control. Fleming takes it to the hoop, and they call a charge. Call a charge on Fleming. Tough call.
Yeah, I don't know if they counted the basket or not. see. Here's a replay.
They did not. They did not put it on the board.
Okay, they waived it. That's another case of Rockville trying to go faster than Coach Hobson wants them to go, and that's why he doesn't want them to go that fast, because they have a propensity to get out of control.
Right.
And as long as they're in control, like they were at the start of the game, they're doing fine. They get out of control, things like that happen.
Little pressure here by Rockville. Wade breaks it nicely, and we've got another foul called.
Yeah, it looked like maybe Antoine Brown reached in and
number 5
pulled Wade to the ground.
Yep. Ooh.
Yeah. Well, he definitely went for the ball. That was very physical play. There's a lot of contact there, but he was definitely going for the ball. It's just incidental that they ran into each other.
Boy, Desmond Wade is a much bigger, stronger guy than Antoine Brown. Brown didn't shy away from it. Fleming out, Trent in, Bats in for Rockville. And he replaces number 24, Jonathan Kendrick. Wade at the line, chance to put Germantown ahead for the first time this half. It rims out, no good. We're tied at 34 with just 27 seconds to go in the first half.
And that defensive rebound might have been why they put Bats in, because he's been getting a lot more defensive rebounds. When he was out, Germantown was having better time on the offensive boards.
And there's a push foul on Mitchell Dudley. And he'll be shooting. We're in the penalty. 13.9 to go. Rockville has just relinquished the lead. They haven't lost the lead. They're tied for the lead now. First time they have not been in the lead the entire first half. Led from the early going.
And Brown's coming out. Again, Coach Hobson's trying to protect him from getting another foul. 13.9 on the clock. Byron Herndon comes in for him.
You were talking about Dexter Batts. He's got 5 rebounds already in the game. Oh, he missed the front end of that one-on-one. And here comes Germantown setting up for the last shot. There's Wade. He got it. 3-pointer. No, they called it 2. And that is the end of the first half, as Desmond Wade puts Germantown ahead at the buzzer at the end of the first half. So at the end of our first half of play, the Germantown Gryphons leading the Montgomery College Rockville Knights 36-34. And Joe and I will be right back with our halftime activities after this.